Atherton, and I'm the party chairman of the United Bermuda Party, and I'm so delighted this morning to present our newest candidate, Susan Roberts Hauser, who's the candidate for constituency number 4, St. George's South. And the reason I'm delighted is, first of all, Suzanne. we have our girls coming out. Suzanne is not only a candidate that lives in constituency number 4, she's also bringing to the table, one, she's a female, she's hardworking and dedicated, she's a passionate advocate for the rights of children and women, she keeps her finger on the pulse for the community, and her door is always open. And I'm especially proud because the people that you see represented here will be the nucleus of a new shadow board which we've created, which is going to deal with social services, and Suzanne is going to be the chairman. So I'd like to introduce you to the newest candidate for the United Bermuda Party, Suzanne, and she's going to tell you about why she's coming forward and what everybody's going to expect from her. Thank you, Suzanne.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the media for coming out. This is important for me, and of course I hope important for the people of Bermuda. Yes, I have moved into constituency number 4, which encompasses the western half of St. David's and of course the early parts of St. George's. I am honored to be representing the United Bermuda Party. We have much work to do, and it is important to ensure that we've got the people behind us to make sure the people of Bermuda are represented in a positive and productive manner. We have seen increasing redundancies, fewer jobs, shorter work weeks, overtime bans. Now, the Premier and Finance Minister in her budget statement of February this year is quoted, "As we move from the economic crisis of 2009 to the recovery in 2010, we stand on the cusp of a new beginning." This political statement has done little to address the real concerns of Bermuda and her people. We've seen an increase in people seeking financial assistance, early antisocial behavior, and to quote recent statement from the Family Center, families in chronic chaos live below the normal rules for social order. Now we must acknowledge the system of social support in the island is broken. Not the individual services necessarily, but the overall system. Now there must be a major, this is our feeling under the United Bermuda Party, independent review of the social support structure in Bermuda in terms of cost benefit, effectiveness, efficiencies in terms of consolidating these agencies, their mandates, manpower, and funding, and an overall strategy based on the current realities. Action is paramount now more than ever. And as we move into 2011, it is time to take action. A quote from Napoleon Bonaparte, "Take time to deliberate, but when time for action arrives, stop thinking and go in." It's important for us to understand that while we have these helping agencies across the island, they all bring to the table certain segments. They all have the ability to work with families, work with individuals, and it's important that we take this information and utilize that information in a positive way forward, and that is what the hope is. And perhaps even if we deem it necessary, it won't be any harm in creating a parliamentary joint committee to actually address and look at and review the social climate in Bermuda. Thank you for being here, one and all. Again, it's my pleasure. I look forward to representing the constituency number 4. Thank you. Any questions?
Suzanne, what do you think about your chances on winning the next election, whatever it's called, in number 4?
Thank you. Yes, it is constituency number 4 that I'll be running for. I believe, and this is why I run, I do not run for a political party per se. I represent a political party. I run for the people of Bermuda, and that is their decision. And the outcome will be a result of how they choose.
You think you'll get reasonable support, or your support will be similar to what you received last time, the last election, because you were MP for the area? How will that factor in?
I believe that I will be as dedicated and hardworking as I was and have been always in my political life. So I look forward to the support from the people of the constituency and the